Hey everyone, Tony Olivero here with my fellow Daily Orange beat writer Andrew John, following SU's 42-7 victory over Colgate here today. SU moves to 3-1 for the first time since 2003. We're coming at you here from the Carry Dome press box. We've got the field behind us. Pretty much everybody's out of here, but we're here with you for the post-game edition of On the Beat. And I'm just going to throw it over to Andrew for the first things first, I guess. Just what are your thoughts on the win today? 42-7 win. Just pretty much dominant throughout on the scoreboard, but was it completely dominant against this team, Colgate? What are your thoughts?
Yeah, I think that this is really a big win. Syracuse obviously gets to that 3-1, which is, of course, what everyone pretty much expected coming into the season. They expected them to be 3-1 going into this bye week and heading into Big East play. So I think from that standpoint, this is great. It's their first 3-1 start since 2003, and definitely a big win for them. Scoreboard tells it all. I think that there are still some things that they need to work on heading into Big East play and feel comfortable with. Time will tell whether or not they're a Big East caliber team who can go in and compete with other Big East teams.
Yeah, I think you hit the nail on the head. It's, after these first 4 games, there's still question marks here for this SU team, and it's going to be that way until they get down to Tampa. But what we did see out there today was an Antoine Bailey who got the touches. He had a few touches there, most of them in the first half, but he did the most with the touches that he got. And we saw DeLon Carter, who came back and just was completely there, for 172 yards, a career high, 4 touchdowns. Together they both averaged, I think, 11.6 yards per touch, which is exactly what this SU offense wanted. And just looking back on the main game, where Coach Marone obviously wasn't pleased with the performance in the first half, 29 minutes there, you're down to a team like Maine, and also kind of the discipline and the penalties. I think that this is exactly what he wanted out of this group. He might have kind of tried to inject it in there a little bit with the hurry up kind of going there. It was a speed game for them there. They only had 6 minutes of possession there in the first half, 15 total for the game, but they made the most out of what they were given. And I think it started with Antoine Bailey and DeLon Carter. And just overall, I think both of those guys stepped up. What's your take on how the defense played today, though?
I think the defense really, there's still a lot of question marks there. This is something that we go back to Washington. They really struggled there. Obviously struggled a little bit last week, although I think overall as a whole, even though they allowed 14 points, I think they did play better last week defensively. And they allowed 376 yards, only the 1 touchdown. It could have been 2 touchdowns, except for that 1 touchdown was brought back. And I really think that this is something that they really need to focus on heading into the bye week. There's just so many question marks there. The defense really should be playing better than they are right now.
Yeah, the defense, here and there they didn't play well today. Colgate is a team that's going to come at you with a little bit of a different attack. So you have to expect, I think, those yards. And obviously this is, the biggest game Colgate's going to play all year, just like Maine last week. But I think the main difference between, the Maine game and this Colgate game is, just that start, and SU kind of just taking the bull by the horns, even though it was only those kind of 6 minutes there of possession. It was so contrasting. It was like you see this option-heavy Georgia Tech type team in Colgate that's kind of just a drowsy kind of slow kind of methodical way that they're going about the offensive rushing approach. And then here comes SU with jitterbug Antoine Bailey going in there and just breakneck speed, almost breaking his neck there on that play as he dove into the end zone. And then obviously Antoine kind of started it out. DeLon didn't get as many touches, but then boom, we got the little halftime talk where DeLon's like, hey, we need to keep being fast. And then thanks to, ironically, what Coach Marone said, slowing up as he's trying to hit the holes, they keep kind of with that fast-paced kind of speed. Only 15 minutes time of possession for this offense, but without a doubt the most impressive showing for this rushing game so far this year. And still a lot of questions with the offensive line, I think, but hey, they're opening up some holes there today for DeLon Carter, and that's encouraging. So that's pretty much it here from the Carry Dome today. Be sure to check right now online for our Gamer and Sidebar, and in Monday's print edition of the paper we also have our notebook and Andrew's column. And be sure to check back in this upcoming bye week, as we will have news and notes for you guys, and some more videos, live tweets, Twitter, the text message service. Just keeping on with this team as they have a few days off until Tampa. We'll see. The question marks are still there, and I think you're going to touch on that tomorrow, Andrew. But for one day at least, the rushing game answered the questions, and they stepped up. For Andrew, Tony Olivero here signing off from the Dome. Thanks again, guys.